Hi everyone, this is Savannah Morton. I am completing the multiple stimulus without replacement preference assessment instructional video for SPCE 610, section 805 for Dr. Angela Bricker. Today is Friday, October 25th, 2024. And we're just going to be talking a little bit about how preference assessments work, and then afterwards how to complete them, and I will model that for you with a volunteer. So preference assessments essentially show you what a client prefers the most, which can heavily be used for reinforcement methods in what we do in ABA. And so for multiple stimulus without replacement, this is just one type of preference assessment where you use multiple stimuli in front of you. What happens is you have at least three, typically three or more items in front of the client. They choose one, they engage with it, you take that away, and then you leave the remainder on the table, and then they choose from what's left. You take that one away, and then they go all the way down until there's one reinforcement or one reinforcer left. So you kind of have a most to least preferred list of preferences for the client potentially. And I'm going to be modeling an array of 6 for you here in a bit, but I did want to show you my visual. This is what I have here. It's multiple stimulus without replacement. And for this demonstration, I just use shapes and I use an array of 5. So we're just using this as an example. So we have heart, triangle, rectangle, diamond, and circle. For the first trial, the client picked triangle, let's say. So then for our second trial, we'll take the triangle away and we'll have the remaining 4. The second trial, they chose heart and then circle. And then each time you're eliminating the one that was chose previously. Then you have diamond and square. So conveniently at the end of these preference assessments, if you have like some items that you know the client is reinforced by, you can kind of make that array, and then they're able to choose, and you essentially learn in general for that time period what their most to least preferred is. So for this preference assessment, it would be triangle most, and then heart, circle, diamond, and then finally rectangle. And that's essentially how they're done. So from here, I am going to be modeling with you with a volunteer of how those work. Alrighty, so now we're going to be demonstrating in a model form a multiple stimulus without replacement preference assessment in an array of 6. With my volunteer here, we have cards, drawing, 2 different kinds of dolls, iPad, and a book. And then at the very end, I will show you how to record data on what we just demonstrated. All right, let's begin. All right, nice job. My turn. Three, 2, 1. Alrighty, and my turn. All right, and 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. And that is how you conduct a multiple stimulus without replacement preference assessment. So you have the most item, which was picked first, and then to the least, the one that they did not choose until the end. Thank you so much. Alrighty, and so finally I will show you the data that I collected on the preference assessment I just modeled for you guys with my volunteer. So we have our client, I put his initials right here. and then the date it was conducted, and then you can make a table of the item and then the placement on the table. In retrospect, I could have mixed up the array each trial, but I did not for this model. But we have from most preferred to least preferred. We have our Michael Jackson doll, where he was placed. Second is our book, and then the placement. Third, iPad, a placement at the time on the table. 4, our doll of the rock. And then 5, drawing. And then finally, cards was our last choice. So you kind of just go down the list and then demonstrate where it was on the table when it was selected as well. So this is what a data sheet will look like for multiple stimulus without replacement. Thank you guys so much, and I hope this video helped.